Are you planning on buying a home in Vancouver? If so, this is the home buying process explained. Hey everyone, it's Craig Veroni with RE/MAX Masters Realty here. You know, buying a home in Vancouver can be a complicated and convoluted process. So in today's video, I'm going to break it down and lay it out for you from start to finish. I was named one of the top 50 video influencers in real estate in North America for the past 2 consecutive years for the way I utilize video to market my clients' homes and educate them as well. If you enjoy the content here, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel, hitting the thumbs up button on this video, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you can be notified the moment that I have a new video out. I really want you to be able to stay on top of everything that you need to live, love, own Vancouver. All right, let's dive into it. Step number 1, get pre-approved. You need to know exactly what you can qualify for and afford before you head out and start shopping for a home. Step number 2, pick the area or areas that you think you'd like to move to. And the more you can narrow down those search parameters, the better. Step number 3, make a list of your must-haves and deal breakers. And then keep an open mind. It's important to know what you really want in a home, absolutely, and what's going to make you happy. But it's also important to know that along the way in this process, you may need to make some concessions or compromises, and it's important to be able to keep an open mind. Step number 4, find a great realtor that you can connect with. You may or may not be aware that the rules in BC have changed over the past year for real estate agents. A listing agent can no longer act for both the buyer and the seller. Now this is terrific news for any buyer because you're now encouraged to go out and find a realtor that you can connect with that will help guide you through this process, avoid any pitfalls that you may encounter, and of course negotiate strongly on your behalf. In BC, the seller pays the commission for both the listing agent and the buyer's agent, so it costs a buyer nothing to work with an agent, yet provides them with full protection. Buying a home on your own or as an unrepresented party is incredibly risky, and I would not advise it at all. In fact, because of the rule changes here in BC, most listing agents will not work with you if you don't have an agent because of the risks that they face. Step number 5. Okay, you've gotten yourself pre-approved, you know the areas that you want to focus on in your search, you've got a great realtor to help you through this process. Now start looking at homes. Go online, check out what's available, go see open houses. Purchasing a home is a team effort between you and your agent, so dive in and start participating. Buying a home is a process of elimination, and the more homes that you can get out and see, the faster you'll be able to find the right one for you. Step number 6, drive around the neighborhoods of the homes that you're interested in. Check out the schools, restaurants, shopping, and amenities nearby, because you may find that you love a particular home, but you really don't like the neighborhood that it's in, and that is important to know. Step number 7, so you've found a home that you'd like to put an offer on. Now what? If you're ready to make an offer, you're going to need to sit down with your agent and go through the contract of purchase and sale. During this process, your agent will help guide you on an appropriate offer price. They should also be providing you with data of comparable sales of homes that have recently sold in this area, as well as insight into the current market conditions of the area that you're purchasing in. Step number 8, submitting your offer. Your agent will handle the submission of your offer, and hopefully they'll ask to present this offer in person, although this isn't always possible, as more and more homeowners are now opting to have everything simply go through their agent. In this instance, I always submit my client's offer in a video email. This video email will not only have the offer attached to it, but also any relevant market data for both the agent and the homeowner so that they can understand the rationale behind the offer price. Most importantly, the email contains a video of me describing in detail my client's background and what's led them to want to purchase this home. Of course, any personal information provided in the video is with my client's permission. The wow factor for any listing agent receiving such a comprehensive video email package is huge. And it's many times won my clients the home, even though their offer was not the highest price. Step number 9, the negotiation process. If you're not lucky enough to have your initial offer accepted immediately, one of 2 things will happen. Either the seller will flat out refuse your offer, or they will submit a counteroffer at a new price and possibly some other changes in the contract as well, such as the completion date or possession dates. The negotiation process is a tricky and complicated dance. Many agents out there understand that they are simply there to facilitate things between the buyer and the seller, and most will work cooperatively and diligently with one another to achieve this. It's also important to remember that the information that your agent is relaying to you are those of the other party and not their own. In other words, don't shoot the messenger. Whenever I receive news that I know will not be well received by my clients, I always tell them to take a deep breath, process the information, because I've already come up with a strategy for them should they choose to heed my advice. Step number 10. Your offer has just been accepted and you're thrilled, and rightly so. Now, let's focus on the next steps. Most likely, your offer will have had some subjects in it. These could be subject to financing or inspection, or receiving the strata documentation and information if it's a condo or townhouse. Typically, the subject removal period, meaning the time from offer acceptance to when the buyer has to remove all subjects, is anywhere from 5 to 7 days. But it could be shorter or longer depending on the circumstances. Step number 11, the inspection. This is another important bridge for any buyer to cross during the home buying process. And if you don't already know a great home inspector, your agent will be able to recommend several for you. Step number 12, the subject removal date. This is a very important day because once you remove all subjects, the deal is firm and you have purchased the home. Should you choose not to remove subjects for any reason, whether it's the inspection report or perhaps your financing falling through, the deal collapses. Hopefully that's not the case and you're moving forward. After subjects have been removed, it's definitely a time for you to celebrate. Step number 13. Okay, now that subjects have been removed, you need to find a lawyer or notary to handle the conveyance of this property for you. Again, if you don't know any, your agent will be able to recommend several for you. Step number 14. The next month or more, depending on when your completion and possession dates are going to be very busy for you because you need to arrange everything from the packing, cleaning, and moving of your current home to your new one. Don't forget to submit change of address notices to everyone you know, and also arrange for mail forwarding for at least 3 to 6 months, just in case you miss someone along the way. Step number 15. Signing all the paperwork with either your lawyer or notary. Typically, your lawyer or notary will have you in about a week before your completion date to review and sign all of the paperwork. Again, this could be less than a week or more than a week depending on the circumstances. Step number 16, the completion date. This is the day that the lawyer for the seller and the lawyer for the buyer handle the transferring of title of the property as well as all of the monies. You're also one step closer to taking possession of your new home. Step number 17, the possession date. Of course, this is one of the most exciting days in the home buying process because on this day, you get to go stand in front of your new home, meet with your real estate agent as he hands over the keys to your brand new home. What could be more exciting than receiving those keys and taking those first few steps into your new home as the homeowner? And that's it. Congratulations. You're now the proud owner of a new home. Of course, it will take some time for you to settle into your new home, but be patient with yourself because you will get there. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, The Home Buying Process Explained. And if you did, please consider subscribing to my channel, hit the thumbs up button on this video, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you can be notified the moment that I have a new video out. Have a fantastic day, and remember, this is where you live, love, own Vancouver.